BalconyTV.
Hey, what's up? I'm Anna. You're watching BalconyTV LA, and I'm here hanging out with Johnny Ashby from London. Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're gonna sing a song for us right now, and it's called
Back in 1993.
All right, take it away.
When I was 5 or just about, we traveled quite a lot, with a suitcase and my skateboard in the back. I sat up front in the passenger seat, my feet up on the dash. My dad would drive and sing along the way. Clouds were shapes where the wheels rolled, I wish that I could fly. I used to make these patterns in the sky. My dad would joke and laugh with me as small towns passed us by. We'd find a boat and go fishing in the sea. I sure as hell miss all the things we did, those endless summer days we got to live, when life was long and had everything left to give. Back in the days when I used to be a kid. Back in the days when I used to be a kid. The sun would shine down through the glass, we both get pretty hot. I always kinda liked it when it rained. We'd pull up in a truck stop just off the beaten track. I'd run around with my cap gun in my hand. I'd soon fall over and graze my knee, another soldier out on luck, way back in 1993. I sure as hell miss all the things we did, those endless summer days we got to live, when life was long and had everything left to give. Back in the days when I used to be a kid. Back in the days when I used to be a kid. Now I'm in my 20s, I'm still going on 5. I still miss those long hot summer drives. My dad's a funny guy and we get on really well, and there's a lot more stories he's left to tell. I sure as hell miss all the things we did, for the clouds came slowly rolling in, for the credit checks with the pockets full of lint. Back in the days when I used to be a kid. Back in the days when I used to be a kid. Yeah, back when I used to be a kid.
Thank you. That was really nice. I'm
Thank
getting
you.
all nostalgic here. Back in '93, that's off of your EP that just came out.
It is, yeah.
Cannonball Days.
Cannonball Days, that's right. It's kind of a collection of songs from, I basically tracked a whole album worth of stuff, and I'm kind of releasing it slowly, and then go back to London in a couple of weeks and I start recording the next batch of stuff, and then I think putting out a full album at the end of the year. But there's another EP and a couple of singles to come between now and then.
So '93, why '93? Was something specific about that year?
I did a lot of I traveled around a lot when I was a kid, and my dad would generally drive from place to place, and for me it was like it was it was kind of a moment. I think I was around 5 or 6, but I listened to his music a lot in the car. We had a tape deck and a really crappy Vauxhall Chevette, and the car barely passed its MOT. It was falling apart, and I listened to things like Fleetwood Mac and The Police, and I guess it's kind of slowly crafted what my music is today. So
Yeah, I can hear that. What other artists would you say have influenced you or inspired you?
I like Bob Dylan and Paul Simon a lot. I think modern day artists, I'm a huge fan of John Mayer and Ryan Adams. I think they're doing something really cool that's kind of bringing back that 60s songwriter kind of vibe. Lissy as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Lissy's cool.
Yeah.
Very Fleetwood Mac, Stevie Nicks. But, yeah, she's awesome.
I like to sing her songs at home. It's fun.
Yeah,
I love her music.
was it this morning, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
So you have been going back and forth between London and LA for a while now.
Yeah, the whole of the last year I've been, I came over here almost a year ago to this day.
Do you want to stay?
Yeah, I'm in the process of moving over.
Okay.
I didn't think that would be the case when I first came over, but originally I wanted to do Route 66 backwards just for kicks. And then I just got distracted by LA, I guess. And
it does
the
that?
music scene's very different from London.
Yeah.
Do
you feel like it's changed your writing at all or creatively?
Yeah, hugely. I think I went out to Joshua Tree and got lost in the desert and wrote Cannonball Days and the mountains and this. I like being near the sea. I think there's something about being near water as a writer that seems to bring out good stuff. And airport terminals are quite a good place to kind of people watch and write stuff like that.
I read that you find songwriting to be self-medicating. It's like seeing a shrink. I read that somewhere.
It is, yeah.
But do you get more compelled to write when you're down to kind of get it out, or are you equally inspired when you're up and happy and everything is good?
I think you have to kind of write out the experience before you can really write about it. So if you have like a really bad breakup or I don't know. I just sold my car, which was pretty upsetting. But you kind of you have to you kind of have to live the experience and then take away and write about it. And I like writing. So when I'm here, I like getting out of London because it's kind of it forces you to put yourself in a situation where you're not particularly comfortable. I like uncomfortable situations in a very strange way, but they kind of give you the inspiration, and then I like writing about them, and then when I go back, I sit down in my studio in London with a typewriter, and kind of there's something about writing on a typewriter as well. You kind of it's less distracting from a computer, so you can kind of just look
I
at
would think
the
it's more real that way. Kind of more permanent. You can't just hit delete.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's something about I used to like write with a notepad and pen, and if you write a really bad lyric, then I'd scratch it out until it wasn't readable anymore. But on a typewriter, it's kind of there and you're stuck with it. But it's quite nice. Sometimes the bad ideas are the good ones. So.
Yeah, I like that, the old school way of writing.
Thank you.
Yeah. So for the rest of the year, you're writing, and then like you said, you're going to be releasing some more stuff.
So I go back to London and do a couple of shows in the next couple of weeks. And then I'm back here in June, and I'm hoping that I can just kind of go on the road. And there's another, so Song for a Troubadour is the next single that comes out in a couple of weeks' time. There'll be information if you go to www.johnnyashby.com. And there's links on there to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, SoundCloud, and YouTube and stuff.
So you can get all the information. You should check it out. Thank you so much for being here. It was a beautiful song, beautiful performance.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
This is Johnny Ashby. I'm Anna BILIC, and thank you for watching BalconyTV LA.
BalconyTV.